I mean, I don't see how we can't be happy about that. It should. So I immediately, set myself up, to expect the news. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. Yeah, it's that time. I know turf is a little late. You don't hear any of the theatrics. There's no music, I mean, we all have to learn to adapt, right? Turf is in Las Vegas. Hey, right? Turf don't like missing. I'm gonna stop talking about myself in the third person. I don't know if I like that. We'll figure it out. But I do have to, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely make sure that I bring things in accordingly. This is special. I actually left practice early. For those that don't know, Raider Nation just held a practice, and I couldn't be more happier than the way that things turned out as far as how I've been able to, absolutely enjoy and adore going to a Raiders practice in the stadium. Very different. If you haven't seen, check out YouTube. Check out Facebook, all those things. I got pictures, lost my glasses, found my glasses. Shout out to the Cosmopolitan. They actually returned my email, returned my call, and came up with my glasses. So I'm very thankful for that, 100%. And I appreciate that. It's hard, it's hard out here for a pimp, as they say. Losing something somewhere like a casino, specifically glasses that cost close to $1,000, and they turned up. So I appreciate that. Whoever turned them in, absolutely, thank you, appreciate you. Luckily, I don't need those glasses in order to actually drive or see or anything along those lines. But they are prescription, and I think by law I am supposed to wear them for driving, but it is what it is. Cheers. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot to talk about, but I'm going to keep this into a short. Y'all see this? Yeah. This is a green beer. This is a green beer that I got from a traditional katsu place here in Las Vegas. And let me assure y'all, you want to visit this place for more than one reason. The cost. Shout out to Raider Transplant. Where is my stuff when I need it? Ooh. Man, Raider Transplant been hooking your boy up. For all of y'all that don't know who that is, or do, regardless, it's our guy, Angelo. Angelo is a legend, my eyes and a lot of other people's eyes, etc. He goes by Raider Transplant, right, when it comes to our world, Raider Nation. And he's a special person, man. He's really a special person. And I'm not saying that because, I finally got to meet him today and, he spoiled me and found me green beer. This is green IPA beer. I can't give away all the secrets, ladies and gentlemen, but trust me, if you are in the Vegas area and you looking at something like that, as far as where to eat, local, not the strip, green beer, things that you can get that you may not be able to get somewhere else, I'll let your boy. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, shout out to Angelo. Met his wife tonight too, right before I was leaving the stadium. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I just left the stadium, which just shut down, by the way, at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 10 o'clock East Central, and 11 Eastern, in order to kick it with you. Right? It's my duty to absolutely bring the Raider Nation content unlike any other. And I hope to continue to do that, and not only do that just for tonight, but moving forward. I know for a fact there are absolutely a few people that should be tuning in tonight straight from, right, the practice. And we'll talk about that. I can't wait to, man, this is a strange start to the season for a lot of reasons. And I'm going to absolutely dive into but I got to go through my usual, man. We're 9 minutes in. Let's talk about it. How did I get here? Right? I flew from Salt Lake City this time, and I used Spirit. I believe, yeah. No hassle with the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, I did forget to state, it's still preseason, but absolutely these airlines are haggling with bags. Particularly, my favorites, Frontier and Spirit, right? They absolutely are hurting, but that's not my problem. So it is what it is. Gotta let you know. They haggle. So if you got a backpack, something in this overpack, yeah, they absolutely will tell you to. You got to take that out, get an extra bag, and pay for it. So be careful when you're traveling, moving forward on those particular airlines. I didn't have those problems. Shout out to my guy Walter C. Robinson and Frontier. Blue, blue, blue. Yeah, they don't really give me problems with that. But yeah, with smooth sailings. And now I'm referring to the preseason game, right? Because absolutely, y'all know turf does not miss. I was absolutely at the Cowboys Raiders game, and it's preseason. So what I loved about today was it kind of eased my issues with some of the things that are going on that's a little bit different, right? We all know that change is inevitable. And things happen, in the workplace, all those things. And unfortunately, the workplace isn't looking so great lately when it comes to Allegiant Stadium. I wish I had my buttons because, I had stated something on TRS show. I want y'all to make sure y'all see TRS in the building. Can you see it? Can you see it? TRS in the building. Yeah, that's how I went to the game. But yes, I want to make sure everybody knows the comment I made about the stadium and things being a little different. So if you didn't know, when you go to a Raider game, hold on, let me put that down. Yeah, when you go to a Raider game, when you sit in your seat, there are people that help accommodate any and everything that you're looking for, whether it's your seat, where do I get food, how do I get food, right? Depending on if you're in club or not. Oh, I can order online. All those things come into play with the people that are responsible for your experience within the stadium. And, they've been constantly messing with those said people that work the stadium that we as fans have grown to love in every way, shape, or form. And in fact, they are part of the experience. We absolutely need to keep people where they have been for that reason alone, because as a person that isn't a season ticket holder, but I understand when I go to sit somewhere who I'm going to have to interact with, and the reality that they are going to know who I am and I'm going to know who they are. It means the world, especially when, right, there could be all kinds of situations that happen. I mean, we're talking Raider Nation, ladies and gentlemen. This is different. And I get it. It's not the old black hole of Oakland. It's not the Coliseum, right? People don't, it is what it is, man. But what I want y'all to know, and what I want Allegiant Stadium, the people that run that stadium, who, populates that stadium with employees, because it's not run by Raider Nation, if you will. A lot of people don't know that. It's run by another company. So they have to adhere to those rules, regulations, policies, and so forth. And this is directly at you. Leave my people alone, man. What is wrong with y'all? Stop bothering these people, man. Let these people work. They've built a rapport. They've built a fan base. And what? Now you want to move them from 135 to 124, 124 to 212? Like, what's going on? Because what I want people to understand and comprehend, and this is why it's important to me, because I do absolutely understand this. I haven't missed a game in this stadium. It kills camaraderie. Look, the players absolutely vibe off the fans. Let's not get it twisted. It's very obvious and apparent we are absolutely the best fan base in football. And they absolutely thrive on that. During game, off game, practice, however you see fit. These people are being asked to move around, man. And whoever's in charge of that, I want it to stop. I mean, what do you want me to do? Tell me what you want me to do. Tell me what you want us to do as Raider Nation. Do you want me to get position signed? Do you want me to get the link out, right? What do you need to hear from real true Raider fans that absolutely frequent this stadium to leave the people alone that work there? They've earned their spot. They show up every day, and the people love to see them. Are you getting complaints? I know you're not, because I know the people that I haven't missed a game in the stadium. So leave these people alone, man. And Mark, man, yeah, I don't know who the team is, right? I know I'm nobody. I'm just a dude drinking green beer in Las Vegas in a little condo around the corner from the goddamn, stadium. It's important to me, man. Not only do I have friends, people I consider friends, right? All that good stuff. It's important to the team. It's one less distraction we have to worry about. And I'm sorry I have to spend my whole monologue on this, right? It's 13 minutes in already, and I'm still, quote unquote, excuse my French, bitching and complaining about whatever. But I know people can take care of this and handle it. And that's why it's important to me. And I'm glad it, came off like it did during the TRS show, all those good things, because maybe now people will listen. Because what you can do, right, as the fan, and it doesn't matter what section you sit in, because, again, these people occupy those sections, and they should occupy them accordingly forever, right? Because that's what they want to do. It's their job, and there's no reason to take it away. So please, if anybody is a regular, you see the people that you're used to in the white shirts, right? All that good stuff. And I'm telling you, I have something for it. Let me see if I can pull this up. Because again, man, I take care of my people. My people take care of me. And that's really what it sometimes boils down to. Let me see. I have to figure this out. What's today? Yeah, this is the 20th. Here we go. PDI. Boom. That's what I'm looking for. So let's see. I'm just going to put a little bit out here if I can find it. Yep, let me see. Yep, give me a second. Y'all normally know, hey, first off, this isn't even my regular time. This is, Turf's about to go to sleep. Yeah, this is, I'm stuck on crazy times, but I'm going to find this because I absolutely want to make sure I put this out here. Yeah, I ain't said nah. Hold on. Give me a second. I promise I won't be long. presents slides. Nope, wrong one. We want computer. Yeah, because I want y'all to see these smile. You know what? That is a way I could do it, but because I already figured it out. We're gonna give to Earth a minute here. Oh, I got it. 14. Let's do this. One more last time. If I can't get it this way, then we're gonna have to move on because there's a lot to discuss, right? There's a lot to talk about, but I think I'm good. I think I found it. I think I figured it out. So yeah, people, real talk. I spent literally my whole monologue, which normally I do a whole lot more on the travel, etc. But I want to make sure that we are really, and again, it doesn't matter where you sit. That's the big piece I want to make sure that I really push. It doesn't matter where you sit. Talk to these people. I do have one thing, though, that I have to put out there first and foremost. I don't have any of my effects, but boom. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all see this? You see this. You can ask any member of Raider Syndicate. You can ask anybody in general. The minute that they ordered, the minute that AP made Gardner Minshew the quarterback for the Raiders, I immediately effectively went to the Image Raider to get a jersey. I took this picture to show that said jersey didn't exist. I want to make sure people understand this, and I'm going to pull this off real quick. Look, we are Raider Nation. Gardner Minshew is our quarterback, period. There's nobody else, in my opinion, on this planet that pushed hard. See, like, yeah, boy. I'm catching flack every which way till Sunday from your boy, right? So I think it's fair to say that Turf has a right, you know what I mean, to put this out here like that. And I'm just telling you, look, we support Minshew 100% all the way. It is what it is, man. That's part of what's going on, man. And last but not least, y'all gonna learn to love this kid. It's Dave McCormick. Nah, I'm gonna keep it real. I think he makes the scene. I thought AOC will be starting quarterback. So y'all can give me some more flack on that. But real talk. Shout out the Raider Transplant. Chef. Bro, I got to meet this young martial artist standing next to Raider Transplant. If y'all don't know about them, amazing individuals in general. The journeys, the things that, you know, people like us go through in order to move forward, you know, and really just keep sanity in some way, shapes, or form as an individual, as a martial artist. It's important, man. Look, shout out to Shep. I appreciate you, my guy, man. Thank you for the conversations that we had. I mean, no matter how short, long, and different. And I appreciate you. Hey, Raider Transplant, a.k.a. Angelo, legend in the game. Y'all already know how I feel about him. Man, thanks for that. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. Real talk. I think a lot of people know who this dude is. Shout out to Raider D in the building. You know, I'll ping him soon. We absolutely will chop it up a little bit. I respect Raider D in a lot of ways. Pause. I know that, you know, for us pause people. Yeah, I respect Raider D 100%. Man, keep on your grind. You are doing fantastic. We will absolutely do a show. He is light years ahead of me from that respect, but people that know who I am and how I get down, I'm going to catch up. I know Raider D. It's not about catching up or any of that. I'm just a competitive dude. We all love the Raiders through and through. But these are the things, ladies and gentlemen, that you get to do, see, you know, be a part of, be around, when you absolutely take part in this thing we call Raider Nation, man. Another one. I mean, I don't think I even need to say his name. Everybody in Raider Nation should know it. Raiders sing in the building. Where's my sound effects? Bro, this is all tonight. It's tonight. You know, when I go to the Allegiant Stadium and it's not practice, Turf is wearing the jersey. And it's gonna represent one of those guys in some way, shape, or form. So, it is what it is. Raiders saying, I've been seeing this guy since 20. It's nothing but love, man. I swear it's just very different. And it's hard to explain being a Raider and a part of it. I mean, super fan like no other. The building was so lit tonight. They had a lot of people signing. Shout out to D. McFadden, right? All that good stuff. Just a magical night, man. And you know what? That's why I say, from all that stuff that I was seeing in preseason, this night kind of changed it up. And it could be because they actually started, paying attention to stuff, listening to the people that walk through the doors and pay their money. But obviously, for obvious reasons, I held this one right here to be last but not least. Raider in the building. And you already know that's Cheeto. Man, come on, man. CRS. I tend to get Leo more than everybody else. LA, I don't know. Chris, where you at? You know what I'm saying? Leo showing you up. I don't know. Put pressure on Chris. Absolutely. But like, it's what it is, man. Get there when you can, how you can. You already know Chris and Rundown had such a fire live show for the preseason game. They're killing it, man. I'm jealous. I gotta find a way. This is my way, right? I don't miss. I can't miss. I got dudes that's doing better. So, shout out to Protect the Shield podcast, the Shield Squad. This dude's got everything. You know what I'm saying? He's got all these. Chris, I hate you. I hate you, Chris. Don't worry though. You keep me motivated. Everybody knows I say that, and I love him. It's joking. Yeah, but man, Chidolinus, Leo, and Dub Raider, man. Hey, that's what we had. You know what I mean? I missed 805 Raider. I don't know how I keep missing you, bro. Trust me, I'm here. So I'll see you before I leave. I guarantee. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. I've gone so far past my monologue. I need to move forward. But guess what? We all know there's one thing that absolutely has to go down before any and everything else. And we got a few people in here tonight. A lot of people probably still traveling, right? It's parking lots, however it goes, but we're going to get this rolling. Raider Rebel in the building, my guy. Turf, my guy. Salute, my brother. If you didn't know, just had a show with Raiders Rebel. Absolutely fly. He's an excellent content creator. He's got great points. I love the fact that they don't just, you know what I'm saying, add up to everybody else. So it is what it is. Y'all already know. It's the queen. She's the girly, the baby girl. It's Myra G. Turf Tuesday in the building. You already know how that go. That's the TRS affiliate. Is how it goes down. And she's gonna get love every which way till Sunday, right? Y'all already know. That's how we go. That's how we go. That's how we do. I love it. Nick 209. Turf, how did Minshew look? You know what? I'm gonna just keep it a bean. I mean, it was the pass. I think it was Crosby took it back, for a touchdown. Although Fotheringham tacked. No full pads, no tackling, what have you. I think Minshew, he didn't look great. Again, look, ladies and gentlemen, you see the picture. I already sat here and told you. Minshew Mania is what it is. I ride and die with Minshew Mania. It's just facts. That's That's what it is. He's our quarterback. It's what it's going to be. I think he's going to be fine. There's a lot we can talk about with that. I think he's going to be fine. And if he isn't, guess what? We got another person behind him. I think it's going to be fine. If those two don't work out, it's probably the end of the season, right? So we don't have to worry about it moving forward. It is what it is. Like, bro, this is it. This is what we got. The season's going to end accordingly. And we'll see what we got to do moving forward from that perspective. So, how did Minshew look? Like Minshew. I'm gonna be honest, Nick. Keep it a buck. Keep it a bean. Bro, the hardest working man on the planet. Where's my sounds at, bro? Raider Rundown. My guy, what's going on? Everyone hit that like button, man. Look, there's a special place for that dude right there. He's got it, ladies and gentlemen. He's got it. And I can't wait for the world to see and hear, right? All those good things. Rundown. Keep it popping. I'm mad you're not here, man. You and Chris both, but don't worry, that's how we do. Yep. And that's what it is, man. That's that what we call chat lives matter, all those good things, put the banners up. Ooh, Turf is out of town. Don't worry. I think y'all got at least another show. Another Ultimate Raider fan show on a Tuesday where I'm out of town. But don't worry, we'll be back to schedule as usual. I'm definitely going to have someone as a guest, for sure. And it's probably going to end up being the Super Bowl. Y'all know how I do. It's starting to become my mantra, I love talking to them. They love talking to me, apparently. So why not keep it rolling? So, yeah. Now, let's get down to the brass tacks. I'll have 30 minutes for this. A lot of people know my guy was AOC. He got beat out. Fair and square, in my opinion. And I think we absolutely need to back and support Gardner Minshew no matter how you see fit. There's a lot of negativity over this choice, this decision. I can't believe he did that. I didn't want him. He didn't win the job. Everybody was right in that. So, Rebel or not, we had a conversation. Did Minshew really win the job? Absolutely not. He didn't win the job. He didn't lose the job, but the only reason he didn't lose it was because Aiden helped in that situation. That pick six. Ladies and gentlemen, that pick six was serious. A lot of people want to say it swayed it. A lot of people say, that had nothing to do with it. You hear AP, right? It had everything to do with it. That's what I call regression, right? See, because at least, even though Minshew should have been picked off a few times, the bottom line is those guys fought for that not to happen. This particular ball, and it's not what you can have happen. If you want to really, really break this down, AOC was in my great graces because 8 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, takes care of the football. As a rookie, that's rare. That's something that you just don't come out of the box with. And unfortunately, that didn't continue. What do you do in that circumstance? Everybody's trying to figure out and wonder why would AP pick him? He didn't win the battle. He didn't look good well, right? You know what I'm saying? You got people like Nick saying, look, unless he wins the Super Bowl, I'm not buying one, right? Assuming that's the jersey. All those good things, man. But the reality is, first off, the team isn't winning or losing the Super Bowl on one person. That's just not going to happen. even if it came down to one play, right? All of the games, you can't just say, that one play, right, at that time and in that moment. Nah, you had several times to seal the deal, lock it, all that. It's not going to be the scenario. He's not going to be the reason why we lose games. Not be the reason why we win, but he won't be the reason why we lose. Just like it's a team. So I don't know, man. I'm not upset. I get it. I think that Gardner Minshew has more than enough to do what's necessary for us to win games. Now, am I on the same feeling of 12-5? Absolutely not. But the caveat to why I'm not on the 12-5 has nothing to do with the offense. It's the defense. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know about you guys, but look, I'm going to pull it up right now. I'm going to look at these preseason games. I'm going to check the schedule out here and see if they'll give me what I'm looking for. Box score. I already know we got pushed for well over 400 yards against, the first team we played. Total net yards. So this is obviously a lot better, but what scares me is how is this the case but that many points? So they only had 300 yards, total net yards. I mean, it felt and looked like they had a plethora of yards in every which way till Sunday. I just don't know. I honestly don't know if that defense is ready. See, our offense, if you can put up 21, 24, 26, 28 points, if your defense can carry you, you got a shot. And as a Raider, we always know our defense has always been the one leading the crew. We have a leader in Max Crosby on the defensive side that is leading the crew. There's a lot of leadership. There's a lot of things going on from that perspective. It pains me to see what's happening. I mean, we've been carved up 300 yards here by the Cowboys, and they didn't even have their first string in. At least Minnesota had their first string in and racked up 450. Like, that's where I'm scared. I don't know why people are thinking, the quarterback, the quarterback has nothing to do with this. You're not getting a Mahomes. You're not getting some elite. We tried, ladies and gentlemen. We tried to move up to the draft to get our coveted Jaden Daniels. It just didn't work out. Yeah, it just didn't work out. Hey, Nick, bro, I would love this. I am praying that this is accurate. I'm praying that a lot of this type of stuff is accurate on the defensive side, where it's like, be smart. I get it. No, that's one of the biggest things that I've been honestly, constantly pushing to everyone. Like, you have no idea what the game plan is for preseason. They may specifically put themselves in situations, positions, call bad plays, etc., in order to be in third and long. Switch it up. Bring in Lobby. Bring in Parham on the left side. Bring in Mumford on the right side. Let's see how this works in a pressure situation. We don't know what they're doing. These are things that you do in football in order to piece things together, make that final cut. We got 90 people right now. There's going to be 53 come September 9th. And we are all at home in LA playing in that god-awful stadium that I consider to be the dumpster fire called SoFi. That's where we at. So, I don't know, man. Everything's been very vanilla, offense and defense. Nobody's really, rising themselves to the top. as far as being that guy, that person, that player, in any way, shape, or form, how you want to see it. So we're in for a battle. But oh my bad. Yeah, we're in for a battle, but I don't know, man. I'm at the point now where I know this last preseason game is irrelevant, but it is relevant for the people that absolutely want to make a spot. I'm going to make sure come Thursday, Rundown and I will have a list of people to where we really want to know, hey, what's the chances? What's the odds? We're going from 90 to 50. That's almost, think about it, 90 to 45, 50. That's almost half, 52 people. It's a lot. It's a lot. Do we keep 6 linebackers? Do we keep 5? Do we keep 6, 7 wide receivers? 6, 5? What is going to be the genetic makeup of this team and how it's facilitated? It's a lot to be answered. I am confident that AP is prepared, along with the people above him, in order for this thing to get off on the right foot. I honestly think so. I will be honest about this. I keep saying that word a lot, right? Because a lot of people are just hoping, and I'm just giving you my real true feeling. It's very possible we can come out the gates hitting the ground running, and we're 3-1, right? 2-2, and it's a hellacious first 4 games, ladies. Chargers, the Browns, Panthers, the Ravens. That's not easy. To come out of that even, that's saying a lot. To come out and with a winning record, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, and we do have to curtail our expectations. That's something that I think after going through this process and before we hit game 1, I'm absolutely doing. I'm curtailing my expectations. Everyone knows I've said 12-5. Now I'm at the other end. I'm 5-12, but guess what? It's the guys that have always been sane, if you will. They are the ones that were actually right? 10-6, 9-8, 8-9. I hate it. It's literally a realistic expectation. I hate to say it. I hate to put it out there. But it's facts. And that's really where we are until season 1, until game 1, excuse my French, kicks off. This is 21, 22, 23, 24. This is season 4 for me. Do I think it's going to all happen this year? No. Do I think we can build off of this year? Yes. It's just a lot to be seen. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, Nick, you are 100% correct. One day I'm going to get that story out of him. I tell you my story now, but we're already 40 minutes in and I don't have enough time. I will want to make sure I bring people on that can, share receipts with me. All those good things before I bring my story. I have a lot of good clips. You know what? My brothers told me that the interview with the chef was the best one to date. I went and looked back, chopped it up, and I realized why they say that. There are some serious gems in that video, in that interview, in that everything. Wow. I get it. I can't wait to surface the number 1 video that was cut from there. it shows a lot about me. Some would say in a good light, some would say in a bad light. I don't really care, right? You know what I mean? But it is, and this is giving it away. But the mind, ladies and gentlemen, the mindset is so important for whatever it is you are looking to achieve, to be successful at, to obtain. It's everything. Your mindset. There will be setbacks. There will be impossible moments. That's what makes it that more important. Like, man, I wish I had my boy. Look, we're gonna go through that. I promise you, we're gonna go through that, man. I preach left and right to a lot of people on what it is that is your focus, should be your focus, your purpose, all those things. We all lose sight. Very easy to fall to the wayside of listening to the peanut gallery, right? And it's just facts. Easiest way for me to put it. But yeah, we'll have that talk. Man, my guy is in the building. Sam. He said rundown. It's Tuesday. Sam, you tripping, man. Ain't rundown tonight. Don't worry. We always talk about rundown, man. I'm telling y'all that. That's my dude. That's my guy, bro. I know he's been listening. It's my guy. I'm just glad he's heading in the right direction. So shout out to Pops, right? Shout out to my guy, man. I really, really do appreciate him, right? As Rundown's dad, as Big Bro. You know what I mean? There's not too many people that really have good relationships like that with their kids, their family, however you want to see it. So I do appreciate that. Shout out to Mr. Brad Johnson. I'm calling you by your government name, I think. Unless it's just a YouTube joint. It's all good, though. You run down, Pops. Right? You big bro for me, so that's what matters. Sam, the one thing I'm holding on to is Coach AP wants this organization to be better. This season's toughest games will be a true test. As long as we fight for wins, we'll be all right. Sam, I'm right with you, my dude. I'm right with you. There's always no ill will towards Raider Nation in any way, shape, or form. Although sometimes it feels like we have trolls, all that, right? Look, if I see one more, look, this is something I know my guys are gonna appreciate. I'm gonna just put it like this. I'm gonna just keep it a buck, a bean. I hope they all looking, listening, watching, because as you get older, you get tired of certain things. And then you also have certain philosophies and different ways on how you combat these things. I hate to tell y'all, but racism is here and it's alive and well. And it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. You can talk about that till you're blue in the face. In my opinion, the way you beat that is by winning. Winning. I will say this. Raider Nation, do better. Do better. I'm using my platform. I'm using my time, my space for this. I've told my brothers I don't want to be bothered with it. They'll tell you we'll have our shows. Well, right? I'm telling you, Raider Nation, do better. Don't nobody want to hear about how you was the dude that was affected by some brother back in the day. So now you want to bash on AP and talk about his ride or this or that as to why it ain't working. Whatever it is that's racially biased in your mind, in your world, leave it there. Raider Nation has no place for this nonsense. And I know we all agree. I've never ever not met anything other than a Mexican, Puerto Rican, black, white, African. I've met every Raider you can imagine, but there always seems to be one that wants to, whether it's quote unquote be funny, be funny because I'm drunk. I don't know what it is, but at some point it's time to really focus, if you will, and leave the nonsense behind. I tell my guys this in every team, this in every right. We're not talking football, right? See, and that's the problem. That is the problem, ladies and gentlemen. You got Raiders right here. You got the ultimate Raider fan right here. You got all these jerseys, all these helmets, all this stuff, footballs. We should be talking about that. Why are we talking about racism or the fact that some dude said this or that? I've been fighting it all my life. I've said it and I'll say it and I have receipts. People know I went to Montana for school. Was it great? Absolutely. I have nothing but the utmost respect. What's their problems? Of course. Turf was quick. I come from the school of Teddy Atlas. If anybody knows that, this is already a clip. I come from the school of Teddy Atlas. I'm not asking you nothing. You're going to be on the floor first, then I'll wake you up and ask you a question. Maybe we'll have a conversation after I knock you out. That was turf of old. I'm too old for that. Yeah. Pun intended. I'm much more fight with this more now than I do with this. Nah, it's so hard being a martial artist because I still do this, right? And not even this, right? Because it's been a while since I've been in Muay Thai. Shout out to Team Rabadi. Shout out to Kev Rabadi, all to Robbie, all of my Jessica. Any women that want to learn Muay Thai, knees, elbows, I got you. I got the smallest little Filipino girl that will whoop everybody. I call her the secret weapon. I can't think. Man, it's so funny. We used to walk around and people would have no idea. I would sick cheese on you. Cheese will whoop that, bro. The hands come. You waking up like what happened? They gonna laugh at you. The little shorty, they've been calling her cheese. I don't know what that is. And all of my jiu-jitsu people know what I'm talking about. Cheese. Yeah. Smile because you can dude, literally. Man, all I can tell you is absolutely. It's a family thing, man. And the bottom line is we have no place for any of that. I just gotta be honest, man. I'm gonna leave it. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to have to, you know what I mean? I want my brothers to know and understand I stand with them informed, but I am somebody of age that you only can keep fighting them, you know what I'm saying, publicly and showing your love and all of this stuff, but for so much time until it's time to, man, I'm talking about football. I'm talking about, right? And I commend my brothers because they didn't say anything about it. And we had a show. They might have said a few things, a few words, but I can assure you when it all came up and it was coming to a head, they were absolutely ready to go in. I'm trying to curtail all of that, calm down. Yeah. But we talk about everything here. You know what I mean? Because there is no color to Raider Nation. There is no race to Raider Nation. There is none of that nonsense to Raider Nation. We are all as one. Easy. Look. It was super nice meeting you, my dude, man. I appreciate you with the subscribe. I mean, it means everything, man. I told my team, my crew, I was gonna be working. Y'all see the proof. You know what I mean? I don't need to show them that. My team knows how I get down. But it's just, I want everybody to understand that stuff isn't easy for us. We're putting ourselves out here. There's a lot of keyboard warriors. There's a lot of people in person warriors. Thank God I haven't. I don't know. I'm knocking on wood. I tell Chris Leo Rundown all the time. I've been training for so long. I can't wait. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's an inside joke. But no, real talk. It's really nice to meet down to earth, chill, cool people that may not even have a common goal. Meaning you don't have to be a Raider, but this is what we do. You know, and again, this is all ad hoc, ladies and gentlemen. I can assure you, my brothers will tell you, this is not something I expected to have even 5 seconds on. But I did see how uncomfortable things were and are, right? And we all have to learn how to get through a lot of this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Because that is what brings us together. This is what I'll tell you, what I've learned, figured out, understood about martial arts. You're going to get a lot of racist, right, opinionated people. But at some point, they realize they're going to learn from all of the biases, whether it's a black person, a chick, a woman, all of it. Look, I got knee barred by a purple belt woman as a white belt where I'm a athlete, played ball, college. I would have never even ever announced that. Happened to me, easy peasy. I mean, for the first time you saw a man compete against a woman, but something that made sense in the jiu-jitsu world, right? Shout out to Craig Jones and Gabby. This is IBJJF, ADCC. These are all martial arts things. The world's changing, so I'm not trying to get into that. I just wanted to make sure I brought these things up because I know it's very important to my team. It's very important to TRS. Nobody likes being discriminated against or talked about, right, negatively, any of those things. And I just want to make sure that my guys understand I got your back 100%. This is something that Turf, bro, I've been slapping people since. I said it out loud. They know I've said this. I've been fighting this fight longer than more people can imagine. And unfortunately, it's part of the world, man, and we have to have these conversations and talk about it. Did I see it today? Absolutely not. Anywhere? No, I don't see it ever anymore, but that also could be because I don't allow myself to be around it or look for it. There's a lot of reasons. But there's no place for that in Raider Nation. So I'm leaving it at that. This was a special late night, right? I know all the people that I know aren't even up. Not worried. They'll take the replay. They'll look at it. Special day for me, man. I got to meet Raider Transplant. He is somebody I respect more than you guys could ever imagine. I would have followed him through the depths of whatever to earn and learn anything he had to offer from a martial artist perspective. Because I know it's not only going to keep me and my family safe. You know what I'm saying? It's going to allow me to be able to give that to others at some point moving forward. So yeah. Shout out to Raider Transplant, a.k.a. Angelo. I don't have my buttons, all that good stuff. Man, this dude been getting me fat out here. Yeah, a couple of lunch spots that I thought I knew the lunch spots in Vegas. People, y'all don't. I'm building. We. Man, I should just create a whole experience. I really should. Whether it's you want to come work out, go to the gym, get your ass right. Muay Thai, boxing, MMA. It's the fight mecca. Food. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Austin is impressive. New York was probably unbeatable, but this is where we at. So yeah, we are at the top of the hour. I have no idea how I got through this show. I had nothing planned for it. I was at practice, ladies and gentlemen. I was really trying to get it in and see what was going on. Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to be here. I'm gonna tell you, look, Raider Nation. I don't know what to tell you. I cannot wait to be here. I get it. Everybody can't just say, "Oh, I want to move to Vegas." I get it, but this is my team. I I really absolutely 100% enjoy everything about Raider Nation, including the ugly, because that's one thing I am actually willing to do. Send me these racist people. I'll have a conversation. You know what I mean? I'll do the necessary. And I didn't do that to act like there aren't any. We know there are a lot. I did that to say, like, for real, like, what is your problem? Talk to me. Real talk. Talk to me. You know what I mean? I'm of age now, man. I'm so old. I'm old, right? You know what I mean? Sam, my dude, man. I feel you on being older. I never thought I'd be an old dude just passing down knowledge to the younger generation. Appreciate you doing it all the time. And this is what y'all see online, man. I I would not be where I am today without quite a few individuals. My running backs coaches from college, Chris Smith, and one of my other like guys that Joseph Welsh. I praise every which way till Sunday. Chris Smith, Joseph Welch, both from California. Different, very different. Like Chris is still he looks like he could play yesterday. You see him, you'd be like, holy, who do you play for? He's like 60, 50 some years old. You know, Joseph Wallace is no different. He was a freaking wide receiver for University of Utah. I mean, he's been opening up schools and just doing amazing things for all of Austin, Texas. He's been asked and requested to go everywhere. I've been fortunate, ladies and gentlemen. I have no excuses. I've had the people tell me, no, this ain't it. Yep, right. I've had it all. So you're not gonna get any kind of scenario from me. You're just not. Yeah. Yeah. So yep. Yeah. We got growing to do too though. I just want to make look, this is my last but not least because I'm turning this into the turf feeling show. It has nothing to do with that. You know, I got guys hit me because this is something we are really trying to build. And I want this to be across the board. I want this to be for children, right? All of it. This is one thing that turf is going to start doing. 100%. I will absolutely start putting on my thumbnails where I feel that there will be explicit to the point that it makes sense to do that for any videos that I'm a part of. You know, we all understand all publicity is good publicity when you're starting out, but I do respect the fans, the younger ones, the people that don't want to, you know what I mean, deal with that. So trust me, we are getting better every day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a process. Rome wasn't built overnight. So, again, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate y'all. You know, the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show appreciate y'all. The Raider Nation appreciate y'all. TRS, Raider Syndicate, all of that. this is this has been one of those shows, man. I'm by myself. I had no problem talking about a lot of this stuff, and I could go on for another hour. I could probably pull some things up, but I'm going to spare your your minds. It's late, particularly the people that I expect to be listening to me right now. 2:00. I'm from the East Coast, but it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I got to work in the morning. I'm going to sleep. But I love talking this Raider talk. I love being a part of this whole entire thing. We will get back to where we belong. I really want y'all to understand. We will get back there. It's absolutely. Mark Davis is going to make sure that happens. I'll give you that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an official Ultimate Raider Fan 32 show. Peace. Turf is out. I'm working on this. Trust me, I'm working on it. Where is my guy, Jose? I've been talking to Jose. Maybe I need to just talk to. I'm working on an exit intro. I don't have it yet. All my guys have it. Cheeto, Protect the Shield, Rundown. They all got their sayings. Mine is cheesy. Y'all want to help me? Give me something to leave with. Turf is out. Peace. We will see y'all on the Turf and Rundown Thursday night. I don't miss. Enjoy your night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably about to go shoot crabs. Peace. I don't see how we can't be happy about that.
Decomposing, you been bugging.
It should. Section, you guys know how to do. So, that's it.